What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Feezy-built channel. Today, if the title didn't give it away or the thumbnail didn't give it away, I'm going to go ahead and tell you what we're going to be getting into. We're going to go right into the engine bay out and hatch. The last video we did the subframe. We ordered the parts. We got everything. The parts are actually waiting across town. I just need to pick them up. But I figured right now I might as well get this done, get started on it. It's kind of a headache for me. Something I don't like to do, but we all have to do it, especially to complement the rest of the stuff that's going in this vehicle. So, hopefully this all works out for me, right? I think we're going to be going over and taking the master, all the reservoirs, everything that connects to the firewall. It's all got to come off. The brake lines, all that kind of stuff. We're going to be getting rid of the fuel filter and the fuel lines because we're upgrading those as well. So that can come out. Got to pull the bash bar, the intercooler, pretty much anything that's in our way of sanding, prepping, getting stuff, ready to paint, or that would detriment the paint job. We're going to go ahead and just pull that out and get it out of our way. Other than that, I think that's all we're going to be going over in this video. Just getting this ready, so this can be a part one on how to shave your engine bay. I noticed that we've been making a lot of growth lately. We're at like 460 subscribers and constantly growing. It's pretty awesome. We're well on our way to being monetized and getting really known, so there's a lot of cool stuff going on. I notice a lot of people that are subscribing though aren't staying attentive to the videos, which that's alright. That's up to you. That's all on you. So, but I really need the help, and I do all this stuff for free. So I'd like it if you guys, could stick around to the end of the video or watch as much of it as possible, because you might be missing out on some key moments. Anyways, I don't just put everything right in the beginning of the video. I always do an intro on my video, so there's always about 5 minutes of just me talking. So, if you want to go ahead and skip right in the action, probably go ahead and go about 4.5 minutes into the video and you'll be right into where I start working. I'm going to be going over a couple things really quick that I wanted to do with you guys. The way to enter that 1,000 subscriber giveaway is you need to take one of my videos from my page, mainly that turbo giveaway or one of the most recent videos, and you're going to go ahead and share that on any of your social media platforms, and you're going to put hashtag Feezy-built, and you can tag my personal Facebook in it. If you don't know my, who I am or where my personal Facebook information is, it's actually on the top of my Feezy-built channel page, and there's my Instagram and my Facebook. You can click on that, send me a friend request, and go ahead and share that video. That'll give you an instant entry, because as soon as you share it and you got me tagged in there, it will give me a notification on my phone. Then I can go ahead and put your name into a database to get you guys in for that raffle. That's going to be the main way to do the giveaway, really. So get out there and share. I'm trying to think about maybe if you have so many shares on so many different social media platforms, I could get you like a secondary raffle in the giveaway, so there could be way more chances of, just somebody getting it. So, but we'll talk about that, because I don't want people just sharing all over the place. I want this to be real. I want this to be genuine. I want you to share it to people that are actually going to try to watch it. We got a lot to do on this car, so there's a lot of growth to go on the channel. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Always. You know what? Right now I'm going to stop talking. Go ahead, scroll down, and hit the like button right now, because you're about to like what you're going to see anyways, and I know that for a fact. And go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I'll wait. I'm serious. Go ahead, hit that button. Alright, cool. Now that you're subscribed and you like the video, you pretty much already got an entry, boys. So go ahead and share that with your friends, and maybe you get a turbo. So we're gonna get right back into what I was doing. I'm probably gonna put you guys on time lapse for this main teardown of all the big stuff. But any key moment stuff that's kind of hard to do, or stuff that you might need, you looking up separate videos, we're gonna try to condense it all into one video, or several different videos, but everything will be in one area. I don't know if that makes sense, but this will be a part one, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that stuff. Not looking forward to it, but I'm gonna jump right into it, and thank you for watching. bunch of parts on the ground and getting this thing torn apart. I am at the point of where I'm gonna have to take out the master and get all this stuff situated. Back in the day, I had tucked my headlight and corner light harness up through the side, and now it kind of messed me over. See all this wiring mess I have on both sides? I need to get that tucked away so I can paint, but the dang other part of the wiring end is on this other side. So I'm trying to figure out a way. Maybe I can just tape off some of this stuff and still make it work. I don't know yet. I got to deal with all this, all the mess that I got going on all around me. Just like any job, you make a mess, but you got to clean up so you don't get, frustrated and lost. So I'm gonna go ahead and take a break, put some food in my belly, have a smoke, and get all this stuff cleaned up, and then I'll be getting right back with you guys after that. What's up, guys? Back here at the master cylinder and the brake booster. So I'm gonna go over how to remove these guys really quick. First thing you need to do is, I use some PB Blaster on these because where I live they get really corroded and messed up and rusty. So I let that soak for about 10 minutes, but we're gonna remove these brake lines and we're gonna remove these bolts to free this guy up. Don't worry, this isn't gonna drain all the fluid out when you remove these. They have like a pressure fitting on the inside, so it's not gonna make a big mess, but still keep a rag down here to collect whatever comes out of the brake lines themselves. Come back into the cabin. You got your brake pedal there. Oh, it's kind of hard to see. Right. Sorry for the lighting, guys. Up here there's like a little connector that's got a fitting that goes over your brake pedal. That guy's got this little guy going through it with a cotter pin. You need to remove that cotter pin, pull that pin out. That's going to let the master cylinder be free, so when you remove those bolts you can actually take it out. Then you can kind of see the 12 mil bolts all around for the brake booster. After you get the master cylinder out, you can go ahead and pull those out and the booster will just kind of fall off. Sometimes they're a really pain in the butt, you got to jiggle them and push them around, but usually in my experience they just come right to you. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, get that all out of the way, and I'll get back with you guys after I remove these. So remember, these guys, that pin inside, the two 12 mil nuts here, the master's gonna come free. Don't turn it back and forth, you don't want to spill it. Then go drain it out of your way. Then the other bolts inside, the 4 bolts for the booster itself. So I'll get back to you guys as soon as I start doing that stuff. Alright, so I am all stuck up down in here, so I can show you guys what you need to do. See that stud there? The one with the nut still kind of on it right there. There's 2 on the opposing side. Those are all the bolts or the nuts that hold your booster down that you have to remove. It is a total pain in the butt to get all of them, so be prepared for a wrestle. But I'm about to get that last nut off, pull the booster off. All right, Tony, you want to come over here and grab this camera? Yeah. Just go ahead and you can pull that out of here now. It's about to get dark in here, guys.
Sending it.
Found it.
Finding it.
Okay. That's the last 4 nuts. I'm about to fall out of this thing, like literally.
Just slime your way right out of that fucker.
Oh, yeah, the doors and everything. Whew. Lightheaded. Alright. Yay. Bam. Look at that crustiness. Look at this. This is what brake. That's what brake fluid will do too. It's just so hard on paint. That's why I've been tripping the whole time. I've been pulling all this apart. I got like greasy, dirty hands with brake fluid or on fresh paint. I should have done this a long time ago. But that was the last big part. Now everything we can clean our hands. I can go put all this stuff upstairs and organize it, and then push all the wiring through and start really getting at this. So that's it. What is up, guys? I thought I'd give you a little update on where I'm at. I don't even remember the last thing I recorded, but we got the master, the booster, the reservoirs, the harness, everything that we could out of the way as much as possible and ready to start sanding. Now, I've been thinking about getting rid of these brake lines too, or pulling them down and doing all this, but I think I came up with an idea and I think it's going to work. I think it'll work for me. I don't know, maybe you guys give me some input in the comment section. What I'm thinking about doing is this diverter, all the lines, all that. I've always wanted those to be gloss black on top of the paint. So I think what I'm going to do is I've already prepped them. I wiped them down with acetone. I'm going to use that golden tape that I have to pull off anyways, and just going to use it as a back setting for the paint so that I don't get black paint everywhere. I have no idea how this is going to turn out or what's going to happen. The car's already in shambles, so I'm going to go ahead and send it and see what happens. So just thought I'd give you guys a quick update on where we're at. This is all pretty simple stuff, and it is a little overwhelming, not going to lie, because once you see your car just all torn apart and all the parts are everywhere. I have mine all upstairs and organized, but it's a tidbit overwhelming. So don't get overwhelmed. Remember how everything went. Take pictures of stuff if you're unsure. That way you can go back and check. And you could always use this video as a reference as well, but who knows how much I actually recorded. I really like just getting to work. So I'm going to go ahead and probably put you guys on time lapse up on my little tripod and shoot some paint on this. But first I'm going to let it set for a minute, make sure all that mineral spirits is gone so I don't get any fish eyes. I'm going to turn the heater on really hot and get it nice and warm in here. So I'll get back to you after that. Alright, I lied, guys. You know I'm time lapse. This is all pretty quick, so bear with me. I've already put one coat on there just to make sure I wouldn't get too many fish eyes. There's a couple areas that kind of did, but not bad. I'll show you what I'm talking about by fish eyes here in a second. But pretty much got my paint all shaken up. You can hear my ball nice and free. And coming in here. And after I add a coat that's sticky on there, I can add a little bit of a wet coat. And I'm just trying to make sure we don't miss anything. We're spraying from one direction to the other to keep the overspray blowing away from itself and not landing on the stuff we've already painted. Alright guys, that's one big wet coat on that. Like I said in the previous, all this tape is coming off behind there, and this is all getting sanded down, so I didn't really care. But the brake lines are getting taped off, so I might as well have a nice pretty product underneath there. This looks a tons better, just loads better than it did prior, so I'm happy with that. Because I just did that though, that kind of puts a halt on the rest of the video. I have to wait for that to dry till tomorrow before I can actually tape off any of it. Probably should give it a day or two, honestly. That way I don't rip any of it off back in a big flake. But yeah, that's it, guys. I mean, that's the first part. It's getting everything torn out, all the stuff out of your way. Make sure that you take all, you know, when you pull your master and your all that stuff apart, your slave, all that, it all has nuts and bolts. Everything can be put back together after it's taken off. That way you don't lose any of your hardware and you're not like, oh, there's random bolts and nuts, and you're keeping track of everything that you're doing. At least that's what I do, and it works for me every time. This car is in shambles, so there are parts literally, quite literally, all over the place that need to be dealt with, and this place needs to be cleaned up super bad. So I'm just gonna get on that, make sure I got everything organized and I know where it is and what I'm doing, and I think that'll be it for the video. So if you made it this far, thank you very much. Like always, like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure to subscribe, man. I can see you right now. I can see you. Go down there, subscribe, hit that like button. Get it done. Come on, man. Free entry for a turbo. Alright, see you guys later. Catch you on the next one.